Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. In today's video, I want to stress the importance of these Vedic timing windows. As you know from the prior videos, we're working the A2, A3, B1, B2 panel. We're looking for the white black and the bright green black. And then the places where these overlap are especially important. But just in review, if we go back into last week, you can see the windows. We had a minor high here, had another high here in this white window on the B1 panel. The panels are labeled on the lower left, A1 on top, then A2, A3, and then B1, B2, B3. So we had the high on the B1 panel, then we come back to the A2 to the A2 panel for the very next low, and then the white black in the same panel is the very next high. So we've got consecutive high, low, high. Hey, give me a break, it's still early. Um, Coming to the next window on the 17th, we had a low here twice, then we bounced, and then we traded down. Now we're looking at a point here where we have the big white window on the B2 panel. Then on the B1 panel we have the bright green window. And then I use the A1, A2 to fine tune inside that window. You can see we got trade triggers in there. But the actual low we did not get exact in that particular case. But the low did come in the smaller window, which was inside of the bigger window of the B1 and the B2. So you always want to look for that situation because that's going to give you the point of trend reversal. So once that low is in, you make this new high, then a higher low, and then break above that. Now you're in the area of longs, and that goes up to two windows later. When we get into the bright green window, we get the high. We trade down from there, and we get the low in this next window. Now we're in another big white window block, and we've got these four blocks inside of there. So I drew the rectangle around to outline the bigger block, and then I drew all the smaller blocks inside. So you can see we made the low in the initial block on the A2 panel on this white block, and then we traded up and made high in the bright green block. And now we'll see if we're going to either continue higher and make a new high, or if we're going to trade down and make lows in this bigger white block. So we still have a lot of time left to see what's going to happen here. So we'll see how this plays out later today, and then we're going to get a significant high or low this afternoon in this block, the 1052 to 6 o'clock tonight. So what you can do is watch these A1 points for that turn to take place, and here you can also incorporate the rainbow and the planetary hours to get that sorted out. We should still be bullish throughout this area here. If you remember from the prior video, we had a turn date on the 20th. That was that low. So we expected that low on this day, and we expect to trade up. So after that initial push into the 21st there, we haven't really had much more bullishness behind that. We traded back down, corrected off of that, made a higher low. So we're still in a bullish position, but in order to remain bullish here, we've got to see this take out this prior high here and continue on. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if we get a high in this window and then trade down to here, or if we just kind of trade up today and make a new high in this window this afternoon. So along with this, these are key. Along with this, you can use your trade timers, the pH rainbow. You can incorporate the Cosmodyne into this and get the important Cosmo turn times. I'm not going to go through all the times for today, but I'm going to give you the three that come in this afternoon. I'm going to plot those on here that are going to hit these timing windows. So we're looking at, we've got a triple hump on the Cosmodyne. We trigger that first one at 130. The second one's coming at 220. And then the last one is coming at 243. Now look where those fall. The one falls very near the white window. The other one, the last one I just gave, falls in the last little green window on the A1. So one of those two is probably going to be the ticket. Now that coincides with the planetary hour time, so you want to check your planetary hour chart, and that's going to give you three pieces of evidence that are going to point to where that important trigger is going to be. So when you're looking at setting up some little bit bigger trades, intraday or intra-week, you want to use these Vedic timing points because these are absolutely critical, and these are going to put you in a really nice position to capitalize, whether you're using the ESE mini options, the SPYs, or anything else you might like the SPXL, SPXU, the Dow, or the DIA, whatever your choice is. So that kind of gives us an update on where we are at the timing windows. These things are working like clockwork, so they're going to continue to work. So let's look for the next trade. That's it for Wednesday. We will be back again tomorrow with another video. We will see you then.